Joining me now, Terry Lynch, CEO of Power Nickel. Always good to see you and get an update. How are you?
Yeah, great to see you again. Cheers.
So you've said that with this ongoing drilling program that you've got going, we're going to get our best results yet. So some of the holes from fall drilling were impactful to expanding the NISC resource. You're looking at 4 zones of the same signature as NISC. So what's the latest?
Yeah, I mean, basically, we're drilling. We've identified 4 targets through the ambient noise tomography program, and we're sequentially going through those. We're, I guess, through our second one now, and then we're also drilling. Brought a second rig in to drill on the Wildcat target where we have the, had the big PGM hit. So yeah, it's going very well. I mean. We did sort of announce last week that when we stepped out from Wildcat, we hit another like Wildcat. We, again, don't have assays, but it's pretty visual. And so, yeah, I would say it's going very well.
And then a feasibility study is coming when, roughly?
So probably sometime in early Q3. So CVMR is, we'll probably get some benchmark results out in just after PDAC. And then the next stage there is we delivered the ore for the prototyping, so that'll be out probably mid-May. And then after that, the wrap up to the feasibility sort of in, I guess, July or something like that. Last
time we talked, Terry, you said you were looking to sell about 10% of the company to a bigger player. How's that process coming along? Yeah, so it's going very well. The reality is it won't complete until after the feasibility study completes. It makes sense for both sides to get that data out there and for it to be appreciated in the marketplace. But we've got a lot of very interested people at the table, and we expect to conclude something in probably in Q3 or early Q4. And then also on the agenda, selling some what you consider non-core copper and gold assets, and also selling a royalty. Can you update us on that? Yeah, so we're get down to sort of 3 royalty funds that we're negotiating with on the royalty transaction. So let's hopefully get that done in Q2, and and then on the spin out, we just finalized the valuation last weekend, and expect to have the offering circular out by mid-March, and look to complete that end of Q2, early Q3. So all, I think, value creating for our shareholders, and the spin-out will be interesting because it'll test the theory we have that because it's being done in a private company, that we've obviously disclosed that we believe we've got a massive predatory naked short position in the company, and this will be a way to flush them out. So we'll see how that goes. I know that you could probably go for an hour on that topic, but can you move that forward? We did talk about that last time, this initiative that you're undertaking. Yeah, so I mean, as a private company, we went through a process with a company called Sheraton, and their data has been used successfully in 11 lawsuits now to get settlement from the bad boys that hurt these companies, and so we've used that data. We've filed a complaint with Ciro and FINRA to that end. So sort of in the neighborhood of on the 80% of the market we know we get like around 10 million shares short or naked short, and the 20% of the market we don't have is probably several times worse. That's sort of how it works in that world. Sounds crazy, and it's unbelievable that our regulators let this happen, but the Canadian regulators are asleep at the switch, and they need to wake up. I mean, South Korea has woken up, China's woken up, India's woken up, the rest of the world's waking up. Canada needs to wake up. All right, so but are you're seeing progress? Yeah, you know what? I mean, we're are we seeing progress? Not yet from the regulators. We'll see the spin-out. We're taking our own path because we feel that by doing that, what happens in a private company, in order to get the stock, which is going to be very attractive, you're going to have to evidence that you actually own the stock. So if you have counterfeit shares, which is what happens in a naked short situation, you won't have them. So you're going to scream bloody blue hell at your broker who has somehow loaned them out or didn't collect them. So that's the system breaking down on you. So that's what will happen in this thing. So we'll hopefully empower our shareholders to get what is rightfully theirs, and force buy-ins in the stock. Lastly, Terry, we're at the Red Cloud Conference. It's a challenging market, to say the least. You've got a good story in NISC. You say there's amazing upside, and you're very much undervalued. So, again, I know you're used to doing this, but explain to investors why they need to pay attention.
Yeah, I think as an investor, while of course the background is negativity and even the predatory short selling is negative, I want to leave people with a message of hope. The hope is people like us are taking action on the shorts, and I think that will be productive. But more importantly, the best investment to make is when you're contrary. When things are very bad, the best win is when you go from very bad to less bad. Okay, that's going to happen. And you know what? Most people will be sitting on their wallet and not make the move. That's the mistake. If you don't like Power Nickel, because you think, oh well, there's a lot of it's a small company, blah blah blah, then buy mining funds. A lot of great mining funds. Just saw the CI guys today at lunch. A great mining fund to buy. McKinsey's another great mining fund. Palace Capital, BT Global. There's a number of great mining funds. These guys are experts at deploying capital, and you get a win that way. I'm telling you, get off your wallet. You're going to make a lot of money, but you got to do it now.
I love it. All right, thank you, Terry.
Cheers.
Great. We have Terry Lynch, CEO of Power Nickel. Our thanks to him.